Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we have another NHL slate we're going to be going over. There's 6 games. We're looking at 4 plays. One's going to be an interesting play. I'm not going to say which one yet, but before we get into the video, before we get into the recap, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those push notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram, and we have a Discord chat. If you want to join that, the link to that will be in the description of the video down below. And as always, leave your best bet for NHL in the comment section below. All right, quick recap of yesterday. We had a great day yesterday. We went 5-2, only missed on a couple here. Let's go over our 2 losses first, and then we'll look at our wins. Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh kind of helped me out. They got 3, but I was just needing a little bit more from Buffalo. I was not expecting a 3-0 game from that. I mean, Buffalo struggled scoring, but I thought Pittsburgh could probably do it most of the work by themselves. They got me 3, but Buffalo didn't give me anything. So, unfortunately, that game went under. St. Louis, what happened yesterday? 5-1 loss versus Vegas. I mean, I was looking for that revenge factor. I thought it was going to be Thompson in net for Vegas. They played Marc-Andre Fleury back-to-back games. So, I mean, Vegas all of a sudden looks much better after their 2 bad games against Minnesota. So, they may be a team to start playing back on again, Vegas, and St. Louis may be one to fade. But it is what it is there. All right, let's go over our wins now. This is a fun part. Columbus, they finally got the job done. They've been the better team the last 2 games. Yesterday, they beat Dallas. The game before that, they lost in overtime to Florida. They've been playing better lately. This is a team where I'm going to probably bet them. I'm going to try to probably bet them a little bit until they lose again. I think this Columbus team can go on a little bit of a run if they start playing better. They've been playing better the last couple games. So I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing out of Columbus right now. Even though they're not getting wins necessarily, they're playing better. They got the 4-3 win yesterday versus Dallas. They get the job done there. Winnipeg. I love this team this year. I think they're 8-0 or 9-0 games after a loss. Laurent Brossoit looked good last night. This is a good Winnipeg team, and like I keep saying, they can challenge Toronto for this spot. They're only 4 points behind them. Toronto's not looking particularly good right now, and Winnipeg looks like a very good team. Next, we had the Islanders and the Devils under the total, 3-2. Kiefer Bellows, game-winning goal for New York Islanders, 3-2 win. Under cashes, finally, between those two. The Unders actually cashed 4 out of 5 games that New York and New Jersey have played this season. And then next we had Calgary. They get the job done versus Montreal. I'm probably going to ride Calgary until they lose. So this is a team where they're playing better defense. They're playing better hockey right now. And I like betting on them. Markstrom's back. He's looked good. So Calgary gets the job done. And then our 5% best bet, we went right back to the well with San Jose, and they got the freaking job done. 3-1 win for San Jose. They knock off Anaheim once again. And they're playing better defense as well. Granted, it's against Anaheim, which couldn't score for anything. But they get the win. 5-2 day yesterday. 138 and 115. We're killing it in hockey this year. 54.5%. I'm loving this hockey season so far. And let's get into today's slate and hopefully improve on that. We only have a 6-game slate, but as you guys may know here, before we get into the slate here, we have merch on the channel. We have t-shirts, stickers, masks, phone cases, mugs, and then we're going to probably add more to the site. If you guys want to help support the channel like that, the link to this site will be in the description of the video down below. So we do have merch. All right, now to get into this slate. We're starting it off with a 2 o'clock game between the Arizona Coyotes and the Minnesota Wild. Minus 187 for Minnesota, plus 168 for Arizona. And looking at this game, I kind of like the total more than I like the side. I like Minnesota in this game, but I think this total is way out of, or this side is a little bit too much. Minus 187. You guys, I know I don't lay that. I think it's minus 135, minus 140 for the three-way line. I'm good on that as well. One thing I am looking for here is that over. And we're getting a nice plus 123 price tag on this. And these two teams played towards the over this year. Arizona's 15 overs, 11 unders, 15 and 10 for Minnesota. So these two teams play towards the over. It's going to be Cam Talbot and Antti Ranta, two goalies where that doesn't scare me for an under. Both two teams, Minnesota can score 3.16 goals per game. And I'm expecting an over here. The over is hit 2 out of 3 times when these two teams play. And we're getting a nice plus 123 price tag. I think this happens more often than it doesn't. So give me the over between the Arizona Coyotes and the Minnesota Wild. Next game, we have the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Detroit Red Wings. Minus 225 for the Canes, plus 201 for the Red Wings. And looking at this game, Carolina coming in 7-3 in their last 10 games. 7 straight wins for this Carolina team. They look good. But once again, this line's a little bit too wide. Minus 225 is not something I'm going to touch. Plus only 115. I think this could be a lower scoring game where Detroit stays in this, because it's going to be most likely James Reimer versus Jonathan Bernier. And don't look now, but Jonathan Bernier, when is in net, this Red Wings team is 7-5. He's the better of the goalies right now. It's Thomas Greiss tanking this team, but Jonathan Bernier is 7-5, 910 save percentage, 302 goals allowed per game. He may be on the trading block, so this could be an interesting player for someone to try to acquire. Maybe this could be someone who needs goaltending. John Gibson and Jonathan Bernier, I think, are on the top two. Maybe Elvis Merzlikins as well. But this game overall is going to be a pass for me, though. I think Detroit can maybe pull off an upset here, but I'm not going to be laying minus 225, or I don't trust Detroit enough to bet them here. The total, I think they've got it right. I mean, I'm not going to bet it on either side here. This could be a Carolina game where they go off and score a lot of goals, or this can be a Detroit game where it's 2-1. So either way, I'm going to pass completely on this game and go to the next one here, where the New York Islanders taking on the New Jersey Devils. Minus 170 for the Isles, plus 153 for the Devils, over under 5.5 goals. And this is the hottest team in the NHL right now. They're 10-1 in their last 11 games. They have received points in their last 11 games. This Islanders team looks good, and they're forcing teams to play their style of hockey. That Barry Trotz defensive, forechecking, backchecking type of defensive play, good goaltending, not allowing very many shots on net for this Islanders team. They're playing very well right now. They're a good team. Watch out for them. Most likely it's going to be backups today. These two teams did play yesterday. So I'm thinking it's going to be Scott Wedgwood for New Jersey and Ilya Sorokin for the New York Islanders. And I'm going to bet the Islanders today. Minus 170 is a little bit much, though. So we're going to be going on that three-way line and only laying it's minus 120 now. But we're going to be betting the Isles here in regulation, minus 120. I think they can get another win today. They're going to be just beating up on these Buffaloes and New Jerseys of the Eastern Division. They also have a couple wins versus Boston during this win streak as well. But we're going to go with the Islanders here, minus 120 in regulation versus the New Jersey Devils. And I think they'll get another win today and just take care of business against a struggling New Jersey team that's only won 2 of their last 10 games. Next, we have Columbus taking on Dallas, minus 128 for Columbus, for Dallas, plus 116 for Columbus. And I don't understand why Dallas is still a favorite in this match. They've been struggling. They've only won 3 of their last 10 games. I mean, same for Columbus, but Columbus looked like the much better team yesterday. They were in control for most of that game. They end up winning it in overtime, but I'm going right back to the well here. I'm going right back to Columbus. I think they can get another win today. And they've looked better lately in their last 2 games. They were the better team in that Florida game that they lost in overtime. They were the better team yesterday, and I think they'll be the better team today. We're getting plus money for them. I like Columbus here, plus 116 versus the Dallas Stars. Next game, we have the Colorado Avalanche taking on the LA Kings. -230 for the Avalanche, plus 205 for the Kings. Over under 5.5 goals. This matchup is most likely going to be Calvin Peterson returning versus Philip Grubauer. This game, I feel like this should be a Colorado Avalanche win. But once again, a lot of these games are way priced out of range. So this overall is going to be a pass for me. I'm not trying to lay -230 on the Avs, plus 105 on a puck line. No, thank you. But this one's just a pass for me. These two teams split on over unders as well. LA is more of an over team. Colorado is more of an under team this season so far. So we're going with a straight pass for this game. And plus, I think Colorado regulation line is probably like -150 or -160. So no, I'm good on that one as well. So this one is a pass here. And our final game of the night, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Ottawa Senators. -241 for the Leafs, plus 215 for the Senators. Looking at this game, it's most likely going to be Michael Hutchinson versus Matt Murray. And I don't know what it is, but Ottawa plays this Toronto team very difficultly. Like, they play them very hard. And they've won 3 of the 5 games so far. The series is 3-2 Ottawa. And for some reason, Ottawa, the teams that they can beat are Toronto, Calgary, and Montreal. Call me crazy. I don't care. We're taking a shot at these Ottawa Senators. I think they can potentially pull off an upset tonight. Plus 215 is a beautiful plus price tag that I am totally willing to go after today. It's only going to be a small bet, 3% max. Or it's going to be a min bet for me, 3% play. But I really like this Ottawa team to potentially pull off an upset. Call me crazy, but when we come back tomorrow and they pull off an upset versus Toronto, we'll be celebrating that plus 215 hit. And if you want to get even crazier with this game, plus 290 on the regulation line. If you think they can get it done without overtime, just saying, it's there. They've beat Toronto 3 times already. They proved they can do it. I want to see them do it again tonight. But let's go over our plays for today. We have the over in the Arizona-Minnesota game. We have the Columbus Blue Jackets now at a plus 118. We have the Ottawa Senators at plus 215 versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we're going with the Islanders here, minus 120 on the 3-way regulation line versus the New Jersey Devils today in the NHL. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel down below. And turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at NHL Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.